good boy. Hi. How are you today? Oh, belly rubs. Belly rubs. Oh, he's a good boy. Isn't nice? Hi everyone, I'm Sam and I'm here with Champ at Dean Farm Trust. And Champ is one of our 25 piggy residents that have a home for life at the sanctuary. And like many of our piggy residents, Champ used to be a much loved pet. And at one point he was somebody's best friend. He was the best friend and lived with them and spent all their time together, but their circumstances changed. We're not sure what happened, and Champ found himself dumped on a family member, and the family member wasn't equipped to look after him, and he was kept in a small confined indoor space. And thankfully another family member got in touch and asked us would we help give him a home. When we heard this terrible story, we said absolutely, we'd love to give him a home. So he joined us in the summer of 2021, where he took quite a little bit of rehabilitation when he was first rescued. Because of the small confined space he lived in, he'd had muscle wastage in his back legs from where he couldn't move around very much. And unlike our piggies here, where they get to walk on lots of different surfaces, Champ didn't have the opportunity for his little toenails to wear down. So a combination of having the muscle wastage in his back legs and really overgrown toenails, he really struggled to walk when he was rescued. And as well, Champ has got beautiful big tusks, and because he didn't have an opportunity to naturally wear down his tusks like most of our piggies here do, they'd really overgrown too. So when we rescued him, after he'd settled in, he had to have some time to just build up his strength again. He wasn't used to running around, he wasn't used to all the space, so he'd find himself very tired after a couple of minutes of running around. And bless him, he'd put himself back to bed, have a little sleep, then he'd get up and run around again because he was so excited to be free. And after a few days of living with us at the sanctuary, we had the vets in and they gave him a little piggy pedicure to trim his feet, and his little tusks had a trim as well. And straight away he was so much more comfortable. He almost had to learn to walk again because he'd been so used to trying to move around with these really overgrown toenails. And his tusks, they were so overgrown before that his jaw wouldn't align properly and he couldn't eat very well. So all of a sudden he could eat more comfortably, he could walk more comfortably, and he had all this space and fresh air to explore and friends to make. He made lots of lovely new friends with us here. So we worked to find him the right companions, and that does take a very long time. And for Champ, the right companions were Marcus, Terrace and George, and they are 3 Chinese potbelly pig brothers that were rescued from a school back in 2015. But he's really happy here now. He loves having belly rubs with his guardians, especially his Auntie Sam, and he loves sanctuary life. After spending so long inside and just not given everything he deserved, space, freedom, space to run around, it's just really lovely now that he has all of that here and he's got 3 lovely friends to spend his days with. You can sponsor a resident like Champ for just £20 a year. It makes a really great gift, and every single penny from your sponsorship will help support the residents in their home for life, just like Champ. So for your £20 you'll get a personalised certificate, a photo of your beautiful chosen resident, and some information about the sanctuary and the lovely animal that you sponsored. So that £20 will go towards their ongoing care, towards their feed, their bedding, their veterinary bills, and every single penny helps make a difference.